Today I'll be showing you my custom keybinds. Stay tuned to learn how I play. Before we jump straight into my settings, make sure you guys are following me on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, X, and make sure you're subscribed to me on YouTube at the same time. So, let's jump into the settings. Yes guys, let's get ready for the settings. So, we'll start off with keyboard controls. To crouch I use Shift, Sprint is Tab, Auto Run, which I don't use, is K. Jump, well I'm not using K anymore for auto run, but jump is spacebar. WASD for forward, left, back and right. I don't use these two because I don't know, I just feel like it's stupid. Left mouse button for to fire my gun, right mouse button to aim. Wait guys, stop, before we watch the rest of this video, take a look at this. 84.1% of you guys are not subscribed, so hit the subscribe button right now. Aim, R to reload, B to pickaxe, 1 for my first slot, 3 for 3 slot, 4 for 4 slot, 5 for 5 slot. Actually for my second slot, it's a bit special. I use up on the scroll wheel. That actually comes from a really good thing that I do when I edit. So when I'm editing, I push up with this finger, because I'll be editing like this. And then I push up randomly. I don't do that like on purpose. It just comes naturally. And it pulls out my shotgun and it looks really cool, so like I just kept it like that, and I've just always had that. To use things, F. Usually I see a lot of people use E for use, but I use E to edit. Taps is the scope toggle mode. Crouch by building is Shift. To play the wall, it's my... what mouse button is it? My front mouse button to play the wall. Q for floor. Back mouse button for stairs. And C for roof. So like a cone. And a V for trap when traps used to be in the game, but sadly traps are not in the game anymore. So yeah. To place a building I use the left mouse button. To repair I don't use repair, and I don't use rotates either. Change my building material, it's right on the mouse button. Like the right mouse button. Shit, my bad. Building edit is E, and down on the scroll wheel. To crouch while editing, it's control. Select building edit is left on the mouse button. Reset building edit is E or down on the scroll wheel. I don't have anything to reset building. Place marker is down on the middle mouse button, or on the scroll wheel. Shit, my bad. Push to talk is Y. F4 for squad comms. N is emo, and toggle inventory is 2. Cursor mode is I. I don't use that though. I don't know why it's there. Toggle map is M. Toggle quest V O mute. I don't know what that is, but it's O. Down but not out carry is E. Down but not out place is F. Object carry is F. Object place is F. And then that's everything, because you're not going to use Falcon Scouts. Oh yeah. Then we ignore controller input. I'm gonna change that to yes now. Lock input method as mouse. I'm gonna put that on as well. And here we are. So invert mouse view. You want to keep that off, because otherwise when you look up your character's gonna look down, which is a bit weird. Which I've used that before. I just turn all of these off. It's gonna make you look fucked up and shit. So my x-axis is 8.3. My y-axis sensitivity is 6.3. Targeting sensitivity is 40.1%. And scope sensitivity is 35.6%. My building and editing sensitivity are both 135%. First person mode is 100% because I don't use first person. Zoom scaling, I use legacy. Ignore controller input on. I use custom diagonals. I keep that on. And then forward diagonal angle 64. What is this? I'm so confused. Anyway, 88 for the strap angle. Backward angle 128. Which doesn't. I don't really know what this does, but yeah. Mouse sensitivity multiplier for aircraft steering, I just use 100%. Touchpad sensitivity to maximum, I use on. That's kind of everything. If you want to see this as well, I use stretched resolution, so I use windowed full screen mode, and then I have 1720 by 1080 on my resolution. VSync I use on. People say use it off, but it doesn't matter anyway because it doesn't work if it's on full screen. I use 160 FPS. Well, I usually use 240, but when I stream on TikTok and Twitch at the same time, I can only use 160. I use my rendering mode, I use performance, I have 150% brightness, and I don't use any colorblind settings at all. I use interface parallax, and I have show FPS, I have latency markers off, video reflex low latency off, I have performance stats disabled. So, that's kind of everything you kind of need, and a volume setting, you don't really need it. I use a reticle a lot because I use a custom crosshair. I actually have my HUD scale at 72%. Well, and yeah, so that is my settings.